Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, your UC. I just wanted to do a really quick video to say a couple of things before we head off on a 3-week well-deserved break. Firstly, congratulations on meeting the midpoint. You're halfway through the unit for this teaching period, and you've also submitted your first assessment, which is just fantastic. So in this announcement here, there's a couple of key points there for you to consider, and I just wanted to add a couple of other little bits and pieces along the way too. Given that you've submitted your first assessment, there may be some of you who still haven't submitted it. Please get in touch with your ELA. It's not too late. We could come up with another solution for you, because ultimately this assessment is worth 25%. So it's worth quite a big chunk, and we'd love to see you put as much effort in as you can with a view to passing the unit and getting through all of your assessments. So touch base with your ELA if you are still to submit and you don't have an approved extension, and we'll see if we can come up with a solution for you. So with that assessment, we are partway through marking, and the ELA team are absolutely chuffed with the responses you've put together so far. So we thank you greatly, and we look forward to finishing off the marking as we head into consolidation week next week. So your results for assessment 1 will be released on Monday the 21st of December, Monday morning. So you'll have them before Christmas, which will be a nice weight off your shoulders as well. So next week we head into consolidation week, and that is shortly followed by a 2-week break. During that period, your ELA will not be online. I'll be around if you need me, so shoot me a quick email, and so will the SLOs. Your ELAs will have posted an announcement in your discussion boards as to the varied times that the SLOs will be available during that Christmas period specifically as well. But as I said, sing out if you need me at all via email. It's probably the quickest way to get in touch with me. So have a wonderful, well-deserved break as well. As you're working on 1B together now in your groups, don't forget to duck in and have a look at the live Collaborate recordings that we've conducted for this week with your Collaborate sessions. We've still got one more to go tonight, and the recording will be available for that session tomorrow morning. But be sure as you work in your groups to duck back in and have a look at those Collaborate recordings, because they will provide some really, really good thoughts and ideas as to how you can put your team response and your individual reflection together as well. Also, the week 6 activity this week, some of you may not have had a chance to duck in and have a go. I really encourage you to do so, because it's set up to really help you with assessment 1B, in particular your individual reflection. And by working through a self-reflection activity that we've got on the discussion board for you, it'll give you a really good idea as to how you may approach that individual part of 1B. So I really encourage you to do that now, and do that before the end of the break, so you can end of this teaching period, before you go on holidays at least, so your ELA can give you a little bit of feedback as well too. And just a final thing about the group work, I've got a resource in there that you might like to have a look at, a link to a great resource on writing collaboratively. It'll give you some really good ideas about some pitfalls, and then how to pull it all together as well too. So I know some groups are still finding a little tricky getting traction with each other. So over this Christmas period, do a couple of things for me. Really work out, A, how you're going to communicate with each other, what your availability is like, but also your expectations around each other. So if you send someone an email, maybe talk about what your expectations are in terms of when you might expect to receive a reply, because we're all going to be busy over this period. You've got lots of things coming up, and family time and so forth. So maybe just set some ground rules for each other and just treat each other with as much respect as possible, and it'll make for a much more exciting and encouraging group project as well too. So that's it from me. I hope you have a wonderful break, a really well-deserved break. And you'll see today I've posted some of your feedback around the check-in summary, the check-in survey, and there'll be some wonderful things that we're going to put in place throughout the rest of the teaching period. So let's come back on the 4th of January with renewed vigour, and I implore you to jump into your discussion boards, with all your stories over the break and really get back into that wonderful engaging atmosphere that we've had in the first couple of weeks of the teaching period and start to leverage off each other. So activity, high activity on the discussion board is really the key to getting the most out of this unit as well too. So all the best, and thank you so much for all your hard work. Okay, have a great break, guys. Bye.